We are back to crabbing, giving it another shot, and we're gonna try to actually scope out a new area over this way, right out in front. Last time we were here, the whitecaps and the wind were so bad that we couldn't get on that side. We pretty much made it to like this point right here, and that was it. We couldn't go any further. So I'm gonna go around this side and see what the depth is for the water. Like I was saying on the last one, we don't know much about crabbing. It's not something that we do a lot. We're just starting to get into it from the kayaks and in the boat and stuff like that. I've done it in the past, obviously, like the chicken on the string and trying to scoop it up with the net. Like I've done that a lot, but doing this, it's a little foreign to me because I'm trying to learn and figure it out. But from what I've read and from what I understand, when the water is, or when the air temperature is cool, the crabs are in shallow. When the air temperature is hot, like it is now in the middle of summer, they go into the deeper channels. So we're trying to basically figure out different areas of where they're at. Like right now I'm in almost 9 feet of water, but it does get very shallow over here. We're over right behind Assateague Island. Assateague is right here, straight out in front of me. This whole landmass that goes all the way down, that's all the island. And the bridge is, if you can see it, it's right over that way. It's almost 10 feet of water right here, so it is pretty deep. And I am marking fish, which is good. So maybe, I think the best place to be would be over here. I think it's the way to go. I'm gonna try to get a trap from Ashley. I'm gonna come out here and drop it and see if I can find out what's going on down here. The boys are over there. Ashley's on her paddleboard with the crab traps. So it should be a good day. Hopefully we'll get a couple keepers like we did last time. Ashley's putting the last trap out now. I'm gonna grab the one straight in front of me and bring that deeper. Still 7.5 feet, but I want to try to go a little bit deeper. The boys got a trap over there, and we're gonna have them come out a little deeper too and try to get it into deeper water. So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:07 if you want to get specific. It looks like it's pretty much high tide. And the water temperature is 80 degrees, 79.5. So here's another short one in here. I'm gonna pull this one up and bring this one into deeper water. All right, and now we wait. We're gonna let them soak for a minute and then start pulling them and see what we can get. All right, that's it. We have 9 traps, just like last time. We got them all out. Chicken necks again. I went to Walmart and got more chicken necks. $1.56 for a pack. That's how much it was. And they came with a good amount. So not too bad. I have nothing in less than 8 feet of water. So that's what we're gonna work with today, see if there's any difference. I think we're gonna start going. We're gonna pull this first one up here. Hopefully we'll get one. Got decent marks of fish, which is good. All right. What? Really?
They're jumping on the buoy. Dad, can we check this one?
I got one.
Is it a keeper?
I'm not sure. Gotta get my handy measuring tool and try not to get pinched at the same time. 5 inches point to point is what it's gotta be. That he's over 5, definitely over 5. So that's our first keeper of the day. And so what I did last time, I soaked a towel, got the towel all wet, and then I put them in over the crab to keep them kind of keep them dry, or not dry, like keep them kind of like cool and wet. So that's what we did. That's what I'm gonna do with this one. Put the towel over it. The kids said they have one. You guys have one? Oh, too small. Put them back.
You got it?
Yep. Point to point. Yeah, he's only at 4.
Okay, here. Let him go and then I'll take it. I can put it back.
So we got 1 keeper so far. Ashley's was 4 inches. The kids was like way too short. I would say maybe 3. So for here, we're not the Chesapeake, we're the Atlantic coast. So for here, our crabbing regulations are different. We can keep females. We cannot keep sponges if they're holding eggs, and they have to be mature females. They cannot be juveniles. For males, they have to be 5 inches point to point. We're gonna start pulling them now. I did get a trot line finished, set up on the boat. I just had the I don't even know what you call it, that little like adapter part that's on the side. I had I had that that I had to make and set up before I could get it like ready to go. So I finished the piece, and yeah, so we should be good with that. Trot line regulations here are different. Same thing, different regulations. Where again, Atlantic, it is 600 feet, and as opposed to the Chesapeake Bay, I think it's like 1,200 feet. It's pretty long. I didn't do the full 600 though, so I just wanted to try a little one for now, and then I can always add on to it if I want to. We have not been having good luck. It's like every one that we pull is like 4 inches. Every one of them. The one that I just pulled right there, it was like 4 3/4. Yeah, I guess. But you can't complain. Temperature's nice. The weather is nice. We're on the water. We'll keep pulling a couple more. Really want to check out the area over there. I think I might run over there real quick. Definitely marking a lot on the fish finder. It's like 8.5 feet, 8 feet over here. Why is that? Is there a sandbar right here? It looks like there is. Yeah, they're over there. I'm on the other side of these poles where I wanted to go last time, and it's about like almost 9 feet. I think if we do the trot line and we're gonna do it, I think we're gonna come out right here. I'm gonna run it this way and see if I can get something. All right, I'm gonna head over there, start pulling traps. They got 2. Is there 2 in there?
Yeah. 2 big ones.
Yeah, those are definitely keepers. Where did you pull it from?
Oh, right in the center. Like you know that those are keepers.
Because I can tell just by looking at them. We're gonna start trying to move them on the other side, see if we can catch any over there. Yeah, because a lot of these, they don't have anything. There's the biplane from Ocean City. They do the biplane rides. I'll tell you what, that Yeti bucket, that thing helps a lot. I never thought that I would say that spending, I don't even know how much they are, $40, $50, whatever it is. It's for a bucket. But anyway, yes, it does help. It's got a like a non-slip padding on the bottom of it that fits like right inside the circle of the kayak, and it fits in there perfect. It doesn't move. The only reason I bought the bucket was because Atlantic Tackle had this sale. It was a while ago during the boat show, and if you buy the bucket, whatever you can put in the bucket, not like a box of shoes or like a huge fishing pole, but it was whatever you could put in the bucket, lures, all types of stuff. It was 20% off. So I had that bucket stuffed with everything that I needed for like a year or two's worth of fishing. So that's the only reason I bought the bucket, and it turns out I actually really do like it. So I used it a lot more than I thought that I would. Ashley's got one, so we're gonna go head over to see her. She's got a feisty one. I think we have all males so far. Just as we start getting keepers, the wind picked up. So I'm gonna try to pull the ones further out and bring those back in. As I literally just got them all out here. But whatever, it's not the end of the world. It's just gonna take me a little bit. I don't want to dump the bucket of crabs over. So it'll be a little process, but we'll get it done. Uh-oh. Handled it like a champ. Just pulled the last far one out here. I do have one in here, if you can see him, but I'm trying to measure him too, and I don't feel like getting hit by the poles. So that's got to be, he is a keeper, exactly 5 inches. So I gotta get him back in and then drop him off, and then I guess I'll come back out and grab these too. All right. Here we go, headed to the beach. I think this is keeper 5 or 6. So I gotta do a handoff to Ashley because we got a small problem. I need my hands, and I can't be holding this because I gotta pull the pedals out and then paddle in. So, but she's got a keeper too, so we have a good problem going on right now. All right, we're back. I got the bucket. Meet up with her, get those two. We're killing them today. The only problem is these waves. These waves are killing me. Really having a hard time with these things.
You got a buoy.
I know. Here. Did it come out?
It's over there.
Yes. All right, we're gonna pull them and get out of here. We'll get a final count when we get in. Hopefully we got a couple more in these. If we don't, we still got a good bucket full. Decent bucket full, decent haul for today. So really happy with today.
Look what William found when they decided to come back to the beach.
Oh, you got clams.
Yeah.
Look how big they are.
A bunch of little ones. I found this blind.
Got some big clams.
I found
Pretty
those
good.
with my
I
hands.
don't know
if we can eat them.
Well, they're keepers because they got to be an inch, and they're over an inch, so that's good. So we're gonna get all this stuff loaded up into the truck, head back home, and then cook our crabs. We're gonna
Oh my God.
we're gonna get a count as soon as we can. It's gonna be tough to count them right now. Pretty much it's the same process as last time. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but just let's see, 4 cups of vinegar, 4 cups of water, so it's equal parts. And then I put 2 beers in there. I might put 3, and some JO. I put the JO, it's number 2, and I sprinkled a little bit in the water. So I bring that to a boil, so it's steaming. Once it is, I'll put all the crabs in, cook it for 30 minutes. Super easy. I totally forgot. One thing I did forget to mention. If last time I came back and I did it, I kept the crabs pretty cold with a cold towel. This time I put ice cubes in there to cool them off. It kind of makes them go to sleep, and then when they go in the pot, they're not like freaking out and all that stuff. To me, it's a more humane way of doing it if you want to look at it that way. But either way, yeah, I put them on ice first, and then I'll put them in. All right, the water's steaming. We're gonna get a final count, get them all in the pot, put the JO on top of the crabs, set the timer for 30 minutes, and then we're done. Total we got is 10. So you won. Ashley won. Ashley won the bet. Not too bad. We did have to go with the trash bag look for the... Yeah, we ran out of crab paper. We get it at Walmart right before the season. Before like tourist season picks up, they have a bunch of it, and we buy it like the big like rolls of it, and it just rolls right across the table. Tape it on both ends, and it works out perfect. But yeah, so we came up with 10. I think that we've actually been doing pretty well. The first time we got 8, the second time we got 10, and we're starting to figure out how, pretty much like where to go and how to do it. So once we get the trot line on the boat set up, it'll be much easier. We're gonna get a lot then. I have a good feeling on that.
The kids are gonna be so annoyed because I'm gonna go out every weekend.
Yeah, eat crabs every weekend. Before we dig in here, one thing I did forget to mention. It's 5:30 right now. We started at, I want to say we were there around 1 o'clock. So we loaded everything up, got there at 1 o'clock, and then left. And since then, we've come back, cooked them up, cleaned up everything. Oh, we went to Cinnapuxon too to go get some drinks. So it really, in like 4.5 hours, we've got all of our dinner, and we've got everything cleaned up, put away, rinsed off, all that stuff. And that the rinse off part takes the longest. So yeah, so we did really well.